What's up everyone? Welcome back to another Pro Mode build battle video. Today I'm going to play 3 games and the challenge is I can only build movies, and I know what you're thinking. A, movies already theme in Pro Mode. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to get the theme movie. If I do, then I mean it's going to be an easy challenge. B, I just did Star Wars only challenge and I've done Harry Potter only challenge, so haven't I pretty much done this challenge before but harder? And the answer is I mean, yeah, but I'm going to try to build some other cool ideas for movies today. So I'm thinking just some of my other favorite movies, really famous ones too. So hopefully you guys have maybe seen a couple of the movies that I'll be building. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hop into a Pro Mode game now. All right, game number 1. Let's see what theme we get. All right, neon, bakery, cafe, circus, and sunset. I'm going to go sunset on this one. I do have an idea. So one time for the theme sunset, I built Luke Skywalker on Tatooine. With the sunset in the background. That's when I was doing the only Star Wars challenge. But since we're just doing the only movies challenge, I'm going to build the I'm flying scene in Titanic. I've done this like 1 or 2 times before. I really like this movie, so kind of grew up watching it. So let's go ahead and get a nice block palette here. Start with some of these kinds of blocks, then transition into warmer colors like these. Maybe let's get some orange terracotta as well. So I'm going to just use Pro Tools here to create a big sunset in the background, and when I'm done with that, I will start building Jack and Rose. Okay, we have our backdrop here. I'd say that looks pretty similar to how it does in the movie. So now let's build like the railing. So I'm going to come out from like right here and just build kind of the edge of it. Let's go like this. Then I'm going to copy this a few times actually. So let's go down this way a few times and then copy this piece to make the entirety of the railing. There we go. Very instructive Pro Tool use here. Paste that. Alright, what block should I use as the floor here? Maybe like, I don't know, some kind of maybe mud bricks? I don't know. I feel like that looks alright, I guess. Using some fill tool here to speed up this process. Alright, now we have our railing, so I'm going to start by building rows. Okay, so let's get a few blocks out here. Coal, like darker terracotta shades, some gray concrete. And she's wearing like a big coat, so I'm going to make that out of coal. Awesome. Alright. Let's make her arms out here like how she's flying in the movie. There we go. All right, let's fill in the back side of the coat here. And we're halfway done with the time, so we're doing actually really good on time. So all I really have to do now is build Rose's face and then make Jack, and then we'll be good. So I might actually have some time to add some more details to the ship. Hopefully I have enough time for that, but I'll keep you guys posted. Awesome. All right, now it's time to make Jack. So let's get some more warm colors like brown to terracotta, brown wool. Let's see, oak planks, snow back out. Start making something happen. So let's make his shoes here. He has to be standing like pretty close to her, I guess, because he's kind of like holding her. Okay, so let's go like this. Number 1 rule when you're building both a guy and a girl in build battles, make sure that the girl isn't taller than the guy, because that just ends up making it look kind of weird. So I'm going to make sure I'm building this up enough. Let's place a block there. Okay, shoot, Rose's hair might be too long. Frick. I guess she is kind of standing on the railing, so they might end up being the same height anyways, but whatever. Alright, we have both characters built now. I'm going to add a little bit more details to both of them. And then actually, I do have another idea too. So I think at the end of the ship, there's like kind of the, I don't even know what you call them. So I'm going to like build something like this, just because I think it would cast a nice silhouette against our beautiful sunset here. So let's do 1 out of walls and then 1 out of nether brick fences to make it look like this other one's like further away. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I like the way this looks, I think, for sure. Hold on, let's back up. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. Now maybe we'll add one more detail to the ship here. Let's get like, I don't know, some wood maybe or something. Fill tool. I don't know, just add some extra kind of part of the ship here or something. Since I have 15 extra seconds, place a few slabs, make it look a little more organic. If you have extra time, it's always something you can do. Alright. And we're out of time. Alright. There's my Titanic sunset build, and it looks like we're first. Okay, hopefully people understand the reference I was making with this build to the movie. I already see 2 legendaries. Fantastic. This guy down here is not quite as impressed. Mr. Pixel Guppy is giving me a meh rating. Yeah, hopefully I can take home the win on this round. I actually think the build turned out quite good. Legendary. Fantastic. Build number 2 is not quite as impressive as my build, if I do say so myself. We have a very large and oddly shaped sun with some orange glass, and then some words in the water that say like nice or something. I don't know. Don Rise needs to work on his building skills a little bit. Alright, next up, we have another pretty underwhelming build. I mean, 10 minutes. This is just, at least we have a nice little chair to enjoy our sunset on. Okay, I'm trying to like preemptively think of some more ideas during this round. for other themes I might get. So if I get Under the Sea, I'm gonna build Avatar. If I get, what are some other themes? How about Castle? What should I build for Castle? What's a movie that has like a big castle in it? I feel like that should be really obvious, but I can't think of one. The future, I'll build like The Matrix. Ooh, that'd be cool. Or sci-fi, I can also build The Matrix. Yeah, I have quite a few ideas. Just gotta be creative. Next up, we have, I mean, it's alright. Not the best organic I've ever seen. I like the purple sunset. I think they should focus on like the actual theme itself a little bit more and less so just like, because they built a sunset, but then they just built like a giant organic next to it. Like if you put a little more emphasis on the sunset and actually have it be involved in the build itself, then I think it would turn out a lot better. I mean, this is kind of cool. Is this a sun right here? Is this yellow thing a sun? Why is it so square? I don't know. But I like the bridge. The bridge is a cool idea, I suppose. Well, guys, my internet just went out. And and I lost connection to Hypixel, so I guess I'll never know if I won that game. I'm about 99% sure that I think I would have won that game. So I'm still going to leave this in the video and move on around to... I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. All right, so we're 1 for 1 on pro wins so far. Wait, did it actually give me the score for that? No, I don't think so. Hopefully my Wi-Fi stays intact for round number 2. At least we got to see the finished build. Whether or not it wins, I don't care as much. I'm making a YouTube video. Like it's whatever. I'm playing these games for YouTube, not for me, just to show some cool builds and complete the challenges. So since I got Legendary Rain, I'm gonna say we won game number 1. I think that actually was the last build too. The last build that was showing up. Oh shoot, we have a couple boosters who's joined. That's not good. Zoo, city, island, abstract, western. Island, I could build Castaway maybe. City, I can build like a Star Wars city maybe. Are we really gonna get island again? Abstract, I'd rather get abstract. Oh, is abstract gonna make a comeback? Yes, okay. Okay, this could be a reach, but what I'm gonna do is make the scene at the end of from Interstellar, where I think it's the scene where Cooper looking through the bookshelf and at like his daughter from 40 years ago or something like that. But it's a really cool scene and it has like an abstract look to it. So I'm gonna build a giant bookshelf stack here, get some copy paste in my inventory as well. And I'm gonna literally make the entire plot surrounded like this. So there. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, maybe I'll upgrade my Wi-Fi router so I don't get kicked out of games while I'm making YouTube videos. But if you've ever played games with me, that you know my Wi-Fi is absolute garbage, so you just gotta take L sometimes. All right, let's fill in this bit here. I'd actually been wanting to build this for a while, the Interstellar build, but I think it would work better on a theme like surreal or movie, obviously. But abstract, I think I can also make a case for it working. So since you can't use fill tool on fences, you have to do this in kind of a more unique way. So position A, position B, I remember the orientation, so let's go like this. Fantastic. Then we can copy again and just get bigger and bigger sections until we can fill up the plot here. I'm a little bit worried because there are a couple of boosters in our lobby. I've seen these players before and they just they boost every game. But there's only 2 of them and it's a pretty big lobby. There's still 14 players left, so I'm hoping that it doesn't really affect the outcome of the game too much, but you can never be too sure. All right, now we have our full plot surrounded by fences. So now what I'm going to do is make kind of like some big pieces of fences coming out like this, because in the movie there's like this very abstract, hard to like describe 3D sort of, or I mean, I think in the movie it's actually like 5 dimensions or something. But the fences are coming in like every different direction and it looks very messy and I don't even know how to describe it, but you guys see the picture, or if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like everybody's seen Interstellar. Let's copy paste this out right here. Bang, 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 bang. Bang. Then let's do this a few times, then I'll build Matthew McConaughey in the middle. Alright, working on this very abstract design here. Almost done. Okay, I think that's enough. So what I'm gonna do too is build like a ceiling so that it's like a little bit darker inside. So let's go like this. And pro tip, guys, if you ever play pro mode, if you want to make a ceiling like this, if you do this, then everyone is going to spawn on top of the ceiling. They spawn on top of like blocks. So what you have to do is also make like a really big hole that you can quite clearly go inside. So go like this, like that. And then I'm also going to do one extra detail here. And then set position A way over here. It's just to make sure nobody goes around the side of the plot. And then you get something like this where everyone spawns on top here and they know exactly where to go. So this is kind of cool. Alright, next I'm going to get some froglets and spam them around the map a little bit just to make it look a little bit more abstract, lit up, so you can actually kind of see what's going on without just using the daylight. Okay, now where should I build Matthew McConaughey? I think I'm going to build him like this way. So Let's get the fill tool again and clear out this area. So this will be like the area where he's like looking into the bookshelves. Get some lights around here. And now I have, oh shoot, I only have 2 minutes left. Wait, this is actually kind of bad. Hold on, I might need to lock in a little bit. Okay, we have 1 minute to build his entire body. So I'm gonna make one arm coming out like this. Sort of like trying to interact with the bookshelf a little bit like he does in the movie. One arm can come down like this way. Then let's get some wool to spam out the rest of this. I'm really locking in here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. All right. I'm very interested to see what some of the other players built for this theme because abstract is a really hard theme to sort of come up with a good idea for. So let's see if any of the other players actually made anything good or if it's just gonna be a bunch of like new builds. We'll see. I do want to place one ceiling trim there to light up his face a little bit, and that's my build. So we have the Interstellar scene at the very end with Matthew McConaughey. What the hell is this? Holy smokes. I don't know if I would call this abstract, but it's kind of cool. So, whoa, what is this build over here? Holy smoke, that's kind of cool. I guess we'll see that later. I'm going to give this one an okay, just because I don't really think it's that abstract, but it's still a cool idea. This is one of the boosters. No, I shouldn't have given him. Okay, it's whatever. Hopefully that guy doesn't win. Ooh, this is cool. I like this actually a lot. Some kind of abstract art here. We have some a knight or something along those lines. This is actually really cool. I like this build a lot. Only thing is it's pretty small for 10 minutes, but they definitely paid close attention to some of the details here, like these stairs there and everything. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that build. I don't know theme heart and we're on the ceiling. Okay. Well, unfortunately, you don't know the theme, but you could have just left the game, or at least used Google or your smartphone, which has all of the information in the history of the world on it, but you chose to instead spend 10 minutes AFKing. So I'm going to give it a super poop. Oh, you're an artisan, buddy. How are you an artisan and you can't even build every theme? That's embarrassing. Next build, we have one red square in the center of the plot. I'm going to be giving a super poop, even though it is the theme because there are abstract art pieces that look like this. So next we have my build. I'm going to put in the chat Interstellar memory scene. Hopefully some people in this lobby have seen Interstellar. I think this build actually turned out pretty cool. We have Matthew McConaughey crying here because of like all the years he didn't see his daughter or whatever. So, well, because we have boosters in my lobby, I didn't get legendary, but hopefully I can maybe still get top 3 or something. Next up, we have some random prismarine lava crystals ball or something. I don't really know what this is. All right, we have a small abstract art piece here. Pixel art, not very good. Okay, now we have 3 shoes or something. I don't know. Next up, we have a naked person laying in bed dreaming about abstract terracotta blocks. Not sure I fully understand this build. Right, now we have some random grass scene here. Pyramids. It's not really abstract. I don't really know what this is. Yeah, dude, I feel like, I'm not going to lie, guys. I think I'm going to get last place because I think a lot of these people in this lobby are boosting. I can just tell by the way they're talking in chat. And I've seen a couple of these players. The expert I've seen boosting and the pro I've seen boosting before, so not ideal. But we're probably going to like lose this game by far, but I still enjoyed building it. And like I said before, I'm not playing for wins. I'm playing to make a cool video where I make some cool builds and execute on the challenges. So, anyways, I mean, look, this is garbage. What is this? I can't even like review these builds properly because they're all just jokes pretty much. But we finally have like a real abstract build. It's kind of cool. Just because there's so many boosters, and I'm going to give this an okay, but I mean, it's a cool idea. Right, now we have a pixel art rainbow here. It's not very impressive. Well, we still managed to come 3rd place here behind the boosters, and 119 points is actually not even too bad, to be honest. So it is what it is. Got 1st place and then 3rd place. So 2 top 3 runs in a row, we'll take it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get out of this round with the boosters. So, guys, I've been playing so much pro mode lately. Look at this. I'm number 1 on weekly pro mode wins. What am I in monthly? Hold on. Monthly. Okay, 4th, or tied for 3rd on monthly. Not too bad. I've been playing so much pro mode. This video is probably not going to come out for another 3 months. When this video does come out, I'll be in Australia studying abroad. So I've been making a few videos just before I leave for the study abroad trip. Hopefully I'm having a great time 3 months from now. But I want to keep the channel relatively like active, so I'm going to schedule upload 1 per month. So if you look on my channel, I've obviously only been uploading once a month. Sorry about that, but I'm not going to bring my whole freaking PC on the trip across the entire world. And I actually want to enjoy my experience there, so I'm not going to just be sitting freaking playing build battle all day. So when I get back, which will be around July, I'm going to try to get back to regular uploads, but that's very up in the air because that's 6 months from when I'm recording this video. You can see the date on the side of the screen, 2/12/25. So let's see if there's a new pro mode lobby. All right, looks like we have a game full of people who hopefully aren't boosters, so maybe we can go for 2 for 3 on this video. Let's see. All right, we have Ancient I have an idea for that. Steampunk, medieval, island, floating island. If we get medieval, what are some medieval movies? Gladiator? No medieval. Okay, we still. Bro, I thought Island was about to win and I was about to be cooked. I'd have to build like Castaway or something. Okay, we have medieval. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build Maximus from the movie Gladiator. So Gladiator 2 just came out, but I hated Gladiator 2, so I'm not building it. I'm going to build the original one. So let's start off with some sand on the floor because that's kind of the arena that the Maximus is in during the Gladiator fights and everything. So I'm going to have him doing the pose where he's like, "Are you not entertained?" Let me know in the comments if you've seen any of these three movies or if you've seen all three. They're all pretty big movies. I didn't want to do any like really small movies for this challenge because then like nobody would really recognize them. But all three of these are like pretty famous movies. So hopefully you guys have seen at least one or two of them. Like everybody's seen Interstellar. Titanic is like one of the biggest box office movies of all time. Gladiator is a little bit smaller, but hopefully like you guys still enjoy watching me make this build. Technically, I guess Gladiator does take place in what probably one of the first few centuries like AD, to be honest. So it might not even technically be medieval. I think ancient would have been better for this, but whatever. I don't really care. I think it's close enough, and we don't have any historians in this lobby, so as long as we don't have any historians, we should be fine. But you never know with these build battle players. I'm gonna use some banners for decoration here, so let's get silver dye, go like that, and then go like that. That looks kind of cool, actually. I like it. Maybe dark gray would look better. I'm wasting time here, but whatever. Yeah, I think dark gray actually looks better. It's harder to tell, but I think it's more accurate to what the movie actually looks like. Okay, so let's start building up his, I don't want to say skirt, but this is pretty much a skirt, isn't it? It's just one of those things that they used to wear when they would do like fights back in ancient times of old. So all right, let's go this way. Okay, cool. All right, now let's switch up the tones a little bit and go like this and start working on his like upper body area. So let's get Blackstone, start building up. He kind of has like a chest plate sort of thing. I'll put the reference picture up again if you guys are trying to like understand what the hell I'm building here, but it's just a little bit hard to build. He has like this armor he's kind of wearing, so let's go like this. Maybe even get some Blackstone buttons. You can barely even see those. Whatever. Some gray carpet maybe, just to add a couple of extra little details here. Ooh, the candles add like a nice touch. Definitely adds some good detail to it. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that. So I'm not making this too big, so I'm gonna try to make this a little bit more detailed and like accurate, sorta. So hopefully this turns out looking a lot like Russell Crowe in the movie. I'll actually put a build on screen of another one I made recently. I made from the movie Troy, where Achilles and Hector were fighting each other for the theme Ancient, and it was a really cool build. I ended up winning that game, so that was a fun one. I feel like he's a little bit too tall, to be honest. Like this, I think this area is a little bit too big, so I'm gonna do something fancy here. Get this region like that, copy it, and I'm gonna move it down by 2, and then fill the same region with air. I think this will be a little bit more accurate because I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, hold on, he's really not that tall. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. So I'm gonna have him kind of like shouting like, "Are you not entertained?" or whatever, like he does in the movie. So I'm gonna have his mouth like this. Maybe get a stare for this part. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so so let's come up like this. Maybe even have this part come back. Of course, I'll add the hair in a sec. Should we do hoppers for the eyes? Yeah, I think hoppers will work. So let's get a few different things here. I guess he's kind of looking this way, so yeah, that's more like what I was looking for. Okay, perfect. Let's get some trapdoors to make his like eyebrows, cause he's not very happy when he's shouting, "Are you not entertained?" So let's kind of make some eyebrows, trying to indicate that he's not very happy with the situation. Or maybe some daylight sensor. I'm going a little bit try hard on this face here. Hold on. Yeah, I like this. Okay, let's get some glass panes for his beard and a couple more spruce trapdoors. There we go. Okay, that's a pretty good face right there. Now let's make his hair, and then I have to very quickly. I actually have to do all of this pretty quick. I was dilly-dallying a little bit when I was making this head. So then let's build out his arms. So I have one of them coming straight down like this, holding a sword. Luckily, arms do not really take any time to build compared to a face because, I mean, there's not really any details or anything on it. Just have to make sure, like, the shape looks all right. All right, well, I'm decently happy with how this turned out. I think a little bit of extra time to smooth some things out would have been helpful, but it's okay. Starting off, we have a big medieval helmet here. I like it. I like the use of these, I don't even know what they're called, deep slate, like chiseled deep slate or something, but it looks cool. Next up, we have some kind of girl with lemonade or beer or something. I'm not really seeing how this is medieval, to be honest. I guess it's supposed to be like a medieval girl or something like that, like dressed. I don't know, dude. People will find any ways to build girls they can and build Bella. It's crazy. Next, we have a very basic copy paste Pro Tools castle here. I think this looks just like the one from the Ramen Nation video that from like 5 years ago. I'll give it a meh. Next up, we have another Pro Tool spam castle. This one's a little bit more original, and I mean, at least they put a little bit more effort into the piece they copy paste. Dude, you can't even change the floor. Come on, if you're gonna spam copy paste everywhere, at the very least, change the floor, dog. Come on. I'll give this one an okay, because at least it's like medieval style too. Those guys are probably just figuring out that Pro Tools exists, so they're just having fun. I get it. I've been there. I've been there. When I had like 10K score, I would just spam castles like that too with copy paste, and it was fun. So I get it, but gotta be a little more original if you're gonna be playing pro mode, in my opinion. Anyways, we have a small, chill castle here by Lavendel 13 with some oddly shaped hills on the countryside. Very nice. Okay, next up we have a sculpture or statue or something, or a knight made entirely out of black concrete. I don't really know what I'm looking at. Now we have a very detailed, very pleasant little castle here. I don't know why the floor is blue. These trees growing on the water or something. Wow, some of these designs here are insane. Like cacti, bookshelves, repeaters. But I mean, the details are cool, but I think they're trying a little bit too hard to detail it. They were probably just experimenting, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. So I mean, I respect it. Now we have another very small medieval like little complex of buildings here. I don't know about the shulker boxes are crazy. Yeah, very detailed. Yes, sometimes see this is what happens when you try too hard to detail. You like just randomly put like the most random blocks you can think of, and it's like it doesn't really look that good. But all right, now we have a very unfinished castle. Maybe they got like lagged out or something. Next, we have my gladiator build, and there's some red sand on the floor. I didn't even do that with the red sand, to be honest. I'm gonna type in the chat gladiator. Hopefully people like what I built here. Are you not entertained? Are you not voting legendary? Well, I didn't get legendary rain or anything. I love that movie. I need to rewatch that movie, guys. It's so good. And I got third place. Okay, by a very small margin. I mean, that build wasn't my best, but I do think I deserved to win that one. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm just glad those big Pro Tool spam castles didn't win. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I did get at least top 3 in all 3 of my games. I built Titanic, Interstellar, and Gladiator. All 3 of those movies are some of my favorites. So if you have any other movies you want me to build or any other ideas for cool challenges or builds like that, just let me know. But anyways, expect more consistent uploads to be coming pretty soon. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.